After a tragic crash killed 7 members of their school community, the University of the Southwest in New Mexico got back to sports today. It was a baseball game that began with a tribute to those lost.
In honor of the lives lost too soon, we ask that you join us in recognizing a moment of silence.
A few of the baseball players are from Colorado and knew the student from Westminster who was killed yesterday, 22-year-old Jackson Zinn, a golfer. Today we learned the driver of the pickup truck was just 13 years old when it crossed into oncoming traffic and hit the van carrying the college's golf teams. That boy and 8 others were killed. A suspected pimp arrested in Fort Collins. Police are investigating the owner of a massage business northwest of the CSU campus. CBS 4's Dylan Thomas at that business right now. And Dylan, police say they got a tip that led to the arrest.
Jim, a property manager for the strip mall, was growing suspicious after seeing men coming and going frequently from the location, and they're actually the ones who tipped off Fort Collins police here. Now, the massage location is in the northwest part of town here in Fort Collins, near the intersection of Bryan and Mulberry, just west of the iconic city park. Now, that's where police say Qiaoru Li, a 51-year-old woman, was running a massage location in which she was pimping workers out to clients. Police say Lee has a history of prostitution and pimping through massage locations in cities closer to the Denver metro area as well. Now, that massage location here in Fort Collins is now closed and locked up. Some have asked why police were investigating sex acts, which in both parties were likely consenting. A sergeant with Fort Collins Police tells us that full consent is often difficult to determine in situations like this.
Sometimes they are truly consensual and voluntarily here. Sometimes they are here as part of a larger organization of what we would call human trafficking. So this is one of those things where it's very difficult to tell until you actually do the investigation, conduct some interviews. But regardless, it still goes to quality of life in Fort Collins and the types of crimes that could be committed sort of in plain sight. And those typically lead to other crimes as well.
Lee now faces a long list of charges, including pimping, prostitution, keeping a place of prostitution, soliciting prostitution, and pandering. Now, police here in Fort Collins tell me that they are not ready to say that those who were paying for the sex acts are immune from potential of prosecution in the future. Reporting live in Fort Collins, Dylan Thomas, covering Colorado First.